63 years ago in 1955, Walt Disney opened Disneyland in California. The park was dedicated to making magic and memories for people of all ages, not just kids. Of course, this was hugely popular with families, and expansion was imminent. So the company decided to build another theme park. 16 years later, in 1971, Walt Disney World opened in Orlando, Florida. Eventually, 4 different parks opened at Walt Disney World, and attendance was through the roof. With huge attendance brought huge wait times. Families didn't want to wait in long lines because they were paying a lot of money to be there. So Disney decided to come up with a plan to combat that problem. They came up with a system that would lower their wait times and guests would be more happy. The system they came up with was called FastPass. The FastPass system is a free, easy-to-use system that every guest at Disney should take full advantage of. According to Yesterland.com, FastPass debuted in the summer of 1999. What a FastPass was is you would go up to a specific attraction, like Space Mountain, and you'd go up to a kiosk and put your park ticket into the kiosk, and it would spit your park ticket back out along with a little ticket that gave you a return time to come back to the ride at. So it would say between 3 to 4 p.m. So you would return between 3 to 4 p.m., and rather than waiting in the standby line, you would be able to get into the FastPass line, which had a drastically shorter wait time. The only way to redeem the FastPass was to go to a very specific attraction. Of course, this was very popular with guests. The one setback was that you could only use one FastPass at a time. So if it was early morning and your FastPass was for free in the afternoon, you couldn't get another FastPass until the late afternoon. As technology advanced, Disney decided to make it even greater. The new system was still going to be free, just like the original system, and it came with a small name change. It was now going to be called FastPass Plus. It changed the whole system, and now guests could book in advance and even book FastPasses when they weren't at the park. They didn't have to be at a specific attraction anymore. They could be at home booking their FastPasses, or they could be at Epcot booking a FastPass for Magic Kingdom. With FastPass Plus came Magic Bands. They were bracelets that were loaded with technology. It stored your park ticket, it had your room key, your FastPass and dining reservations, and you could even put your credit card onto the Magic Band. According to Wired.com, the band has an RFID frequency, which is like a radio frequency in the Magic Band. It lets you scan your band to countless touch points throughout the resort property, whether it be at a cash register or to redeem your FastPass. This is an example of the Magic Band. It has a little Mickey Mouse icon on it, and that's actually where the RFID chip is at, and that's where you would put to the touch points. Guests that go to Walt Disney World can redeem their FastPasses on the Walt Disney World website using their My Disney Experience account. They can also download the My Disney Experience app on their smartphone, or if they want to wait until they get to the resort, they can go into the park and go up to a FastPass Plus kiosk and reserve their FastPasses there. If you're a Walt Disney World Resort guest, you can actually book your FastPasses up to 60 days in advance. If you're staying somewhere off property but still have tickets, you can reserve your FastPasses up to 30 days in advance. Or you can do it the day of when you're at the park. And once you have the FastPass, you walk up to the attraction and use your Magic Band or your park ticket to scan the touch point, and then you're allowed to go in the FastPass line. The best opportunity overall and the best way to use the FastPass Plus system is to be a resort guest and book your FastPasses at that 60-day window. Many people actually are awake at midnight at the 60-day mark so that they can start reserving FastPasses for the rides that have much longer wait times. According to undercovertourist.com, some of the best rides to get these FastPasses for are the new rides at the new Pandora Avatar area at Animal Kingdom, the new Toy Story rides at the Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in the Magic Kingdom. Those rides are the most popular at the resort and often have the longest wait times. Of course, there are plenty of other rides that are worth getting FastPasses for. Almost every thrill ride there typically has a long wait, so it would be worth getting a FastPass for that attraction. If you're not able to book 60 days out, that's okay. Sometimes people cancel their FastPasses, and you're able to get FastPasses for those really awesome attractions closer to your date that you're going to be going to the park. It's okay if you're even booking them a week in advance. There will still be FastPasses available. And sometimes you're not even able to book until day of, and that's okay as well. As long as you're checking your My Disney Experience app or going to the kiosks in the park and refreshing it throughout the day, you can find multiple Fast Passes that you would want to reserve for yourself and your party. The Fast Pass Plus system is such an easy to use system, and every guest should really use it to its full advantage.